Hey guys, happy Friday. It's Samantha coming to you live from my treatment room. I know it's been a few days since I posted a video, but I've been doing a lot of research and I've been doing some online stuff. I'm actually working on a fun little project for me, so I can't wait to share it with you. I should have more details in February, but anyways, I want you to keep your ears out for that because I've got some fun stuff coming up. So lots of goodies and lots of good news coming out for you guys. It's all for you. So anyways, I have been researching guys beard products because I know last week I mentioned that I was going to be talking about that. So I definitely want to share some insight about that because I found some really cool, interesting information out there. And I have a whole sheet of notes because you know me and my journals, I've only got 10 of them. But anyways, I wrote it all down, and I want to share a little bit before I go into beards and stuff. I want to give you my insight on beards because I know beards are becoming more and more popular and more guys are growing beards. It's funny because my dad has always had a beard. I don't think I've ever known my dad without a beard. So he's the ultimate cool guy when it comes to beards because he's always had one, and I don't know, I honestly don't even know if I'd recognize him if he didn't have it. He's always it's always been part of who he is. And my one grandpa always had one too, and it was funny because as it turned white and his hair started balding, he started looking like Santa Claus. So we used to put a Santa hat on him, and that was always a lot of fun. And ironically, his birthday was on Christmas. So yeah, we had a lot of fun with that over the years as well. So when I really think about beards, men growing beards, I always think of hockey because I know during the playoffs, the hockey players always grow them and the fans always grow their beards out, to support their team. So I feel that's always been so much fun to watch. You always know who's in the playoffs because the guys are growing their beards out. So my parents, I'm a diehard hockey fan. Grew up listening to hockey with my dad, sitting at the table. I remember listening to the hockey games before they were broadcast on TV. So yeah, that dates me and tells you how old I am if I was listening to it on the radio. Anyways, so let's go into beard care. So the funny thing is, back in the 90s, I did some research and I even found some history. So I'm going to be a history geek today and a skin geek all in one. So I hope you guys are excited and ready. Anyways, so in the 90s, beards used to be known, the people that would grow beards were your hippies or your coffee shop guys, or obviously bikers. We think of a long beard and we think of a biker dude, with the big leather shirt on and the grunge look with the bandana and the long grungy beard. That's another association we have. But now it's becoming more and more popular, and actually for men, a beard represents confidence, masculinity. It also represents wisdom and reliability. So it's really cool how society's shifting and men are becoming more well known because of their beards. So it's really interesting and fascinating, and I found this really interesting as I was doing some research. So anyways, the three products I do want to talk about today is beard oil, beard balm, and beard wash. So let's start from the top and work our way down. I will start with the beard wash. So beard washes are obviously a little bit thicker, and they're meant for men's oily skin. So with a beard wash, it's supposed to cleanse the hair and the skin. The only concern I have about that is the hair's different than the facial skin. So I worry that it may dry your skin out a little bit when you're using that. I would still recommend a facial cleanser, and then the other thing is it's hard to rinse your beard, especially if the longer you grow your beard, the harder it is to wash it out. Because I know when I have male clients in my treatment room and they come in with a beard, I do try and go a little bit lighter in that area so that way I'm not rinsing. So I guess, guys, you have to figure out a way to cleanse your beard in a way that the soap doesn't stay. Because if the soap stays on your skin, it will clog your pores and it will cause a breakout. So you really need to be careful with that. As far as ingredients go, it looks like the beard washes are good. Just make sure you're checking your ingredients. Don't use anything with sodium lauryl sulfate because that's going to irritate and dry your skin out. And the area, and when you are growing a beard, the hair or the skin becomes itchy, and the You use oil, Derek. Yeah, I'm going to get to the oil in a minute. You shampoo in the shower and then beard oil. Cool. Yeah, I have some information about the beard oil, so I'll get to that in just a minute. And then as far as like washing, I guess you guys, yeah, you have to play around with it and kind of figure out, you know, like how to get your skin clean. I just worry that if you're using sodium lauryl sulfate that it's going to dry your skin out and it's going to make your beard even more dry and itchy. So the other two products that I did a lot of research on and read a lot about are the beard balms and the beard oils. So the beard balms are good when you're growing your beard out. I can't talk. When you're growing your beard out, because what it does is it's almost like a leave-in conditioner. It helps treat the skin and the hair, and it helps prevent the itchiness. So I guess when you're really, I know when you're growing it out, it becomes really, really itchy. So the beard balm will help coat that and will help ease some of the itchiness off of your face. It's also good when you need to calm down those crazy wild hairs so you don't look like the biker dudes with the wild, crazy beard hair. And then the other thing it's good, man, if you guys do have dry skin, some men do have dry skin. It's a common condition. Women and men can suffer from dry skin. So if you do suffer from drier skin, a beard balm is better for you than a beard oil. It's thicker than an oil, so it absorbs slower than an oil would, and that would be good for somebody that's really growing it out, which is why a balm is recommended. And then the finish. I don't hate the biker look. I'm just making fun of like the scraggly looking beard. That's all. It's thicker than the oil, so it absorbs slower. So when you are growing it out, it does prevent the itchiness, and it does give a more glossy, shinier finish than the beard oil would. So that's the information I got about the balm. The only thing, when I'm looking at the ingredients, the only thing I'm seeing is there's a lot more thicker oils, and I worry they do use a lot of coconut oil, and coconut oil, it's fine if you put it on and wash it off your face, but if you're going to leave it on, it can cause blackheads, and it can, you're scraggly looking. I haven't seen your beard in a while, Derek. But the beard balm, the ingredients can be comedogenic. And what that word comedogenic means is it will clog your pores. So that's the only thing I worry about with a beard balm is you may start getting blackheads and breakouts in that area. And even though you don't necessarily see it, you're definitely going to feel it. And when you do start to shave, you're going to have a lot of blackheads in that area. So that's my personal, professional opinion about a beard balm. So if you were going to pick a product, I would definitely recommend a beard oil over a beard balm just because of the fact that it can clog your pores. So now we can move right into the beard oils. And the beard oils are also good for new growers to prevent itchy, but they're also good for men that have patchy beards because a lot of men have like, it grows in patchy. It doesn't grow in completely even. So an oil is good for that. The oils are usually jojoba or argan oil. Some do use castor oil, which is good for keeping the skin dry, and it actually lubricates the oil, the hair follicle, so it helps it so it doesn't become ingrown as it's growing out. Coconut oil and almond oil can be used in some of the beard oils, but those again can be clogging ingredients. So if you are going to look for a beard product, I would definitely look for one with jojoba or argan oil over some of the other ingredients for that reason. And the other cool thing I found out about a beard oil is it prevents dandruff coming out of your beard, which is kind of cool. I never even thought about guys having dandruff, but if your skin's dry, it's going to flake and it's going to get all over your shirt and your clothes. So you definitely want to use some kind of beard product to keep the hair obviously hydrated and keep your skin hydrated. You call men with patchy beards women. That's a good one. I like that one. So I hope everything was really helpful for you guys today. If you have any other questions or comments, feel free to comment in the section below. Well, you're welcome to email me anytime, Samantha@skindeepil.com. And don't forget to check out my weekly newsletter. It goes out every Monday, and it's got cool tips and trends. And it's going to be a little light this week because I'm going to the skin show probably Tuesday. So I'm not going to have as much fun information, but I definitely am going to be learning some fun trends and tips. So I'm really excited that the skin show is here because you know, I get to geek out over skin all weekend and all week, and so yay. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Like I said, reach out to me, check for my newsletter. Oh, and my website, skindeepil.com. So guys, if you need a facial, if you want to join my newsletter, hop on my website and get some information. And that will be coming out on Monday. Like I said, it's going to be a little lighter because I'm geeking out over the skin this weekend, but there'll be some fun information in the coming weeks. So enjoy your weekend. I will see you guys on Monday.